Hi, everybody. Ooh, it is Friday, and we just wanted to pop in and hang out with you guys for a little bit. Um, Thomas is setting up some new equipment, so he may be popping in and out until he gets everything ready. But we are here. We're glad you are here, and welcome to those that are here. Future watchers, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today it's just a Friday pop up, so there is nothing, in the mix, but you're freely welcome to enter in the questions, specific direct questions. Anything goes, you know how it goes on the free pop ups. Hello, Mosaic. Hello, Flower. Hello, Rossi. Aquila. Hello, hello, hello. It's just open questions. So there is a lot of energy going on right now. A lot of energy, right? A lot of us have our own battles, our own uphill climbs, right? Hey, Tom. So today, if you have a desire, a burning desire, an issue that you are tripping with, and maybe you'd like the universe to help you try to find another answer. Hi, C. Hi, Pamela. We can look at that. So, um, really, there's no holds bars, guys. You guys know how I do. We just kind of enjoy our company. We are all gems. We all come together and we support each other. So, like I said, Thomas is here. He is just in the middle of working out some technical difficulties. He got some new equipment today. So he is working that out. I hope I am coming across clear. But Thomas will be in. And once he is in and settled, we will answer questions if you guys have any questions. I do have some things I want to show off. Well, I absolutely agree with that, Mosaic. We're not talking about those kind of burning desires. Just saying. Just saying. While we are waiting, girl, that sounds very interesting. Hello, Gerald. Hello, hello, hello. I have somebody to thank for coffee. Somebody sent me some coffee. I'm not sure who I'm supposed to be thanking because they did not put their name in the box. Um, I have some ideas of who it could be, but if the person is watching or will watch in the future, I did get the coffee. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to have to try it because if I'm being honest, I've never tried it before. So if it is your favorite coffee, I hope I like it. Otherwise, I will definitely find a use for it. Maybe I could use it in baking or something. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Uh, Pipping up Burning Desire. What kind of show is this? Sounds like fun. Well, it will be fun. What a lucky individual. Why? Oh, Gerald, you're doing a private. Yay. I love that. All right, Flower, I've got you starred. Questions are going to be in a little bit. So just hang tight, be still, or if you need to leave, let us know because you will get skipped if you're not here when we start questions. So while we're waiting on Brother Thomas to get here, I screwed up the joke. I think we all got the joke. We're all grown. So, first and foremost, I know I showed it off the other day, but to those that did not get to see it, my cousin's deck, Intuitive Ella, is out, guys, and it's called Kindred Chaos by Brandy Ballot. This deck is wonderful. It's 36 cards of just yummy, but it is a lot of shadow. It's pretty much all shadow work. So, um, when I work with this deck, it will be doing shadow and, seeing what's coming for you, or I can use it for direct answers from the universe to see maybe what's hiding that you may need to see. Uh, see, no question, just a me. Okay. I will be in and out. Please do my question. See, this is what I'm talking about. It with flowers letting us know she'll be in and out. So yes, she will get her question read. And that lets us know that, you're still, participating. So thank you for that. Yeah, do all them YouTubey things, guys. So a subscriber sent me the Pamela Coleman Smith version of the Radiant Wise Tarot. Guys, I must say, I think I'm in love with the coloring, right? I like those muted watercolors, I just love them. The backs are yummy. Got a lot of gloss to them. Gerald told me one time that there's this, what the hell did he call it? A sander of some grit paper. I don't know. I don't remember. We don't seem to remember. But anyway, there's this like very loose, light, kind of like sanding paper that you can probably use. But I don't know if I'm going to or not. But I've got to get it edged. I don't have it. It's still wool. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Gerald. So I might invest in some if I find that it won't damage the cards, because some of my cards I'm kind of anal over. And then again, I don't know, it might age them too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it out, right? So for those of you that have never seen the deck, this is my very first what they would call traditional RWS. I have a shit ton of clones of all colors, shapes, sizes, and everything, but I don't have like a traditional. So I have my very first traditional RWS, and I'm actually liking the watercolors. It's really kind of beautiful. I don't know if it'll make a scavenger hunt, but you know what? You never know. You never know where my clues are going to come. I'm still waiting on Moon Scarab and Care Bear to get back with me, so that we can get them scheduled, or we can wait and go ahead and start with partners for the scavenger hunt. I'm super excited to get that partner one going. And I know a lot of people that have already participated are really wanting to do that too. I enjoy sanding the back because I know how it ages the back. See, it might even have been you that I heard say that, but my brain is just not recognizing it. But I heard I like tea staining my cards and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's gonna be an awesome show. I'm all in the chat. Another deck that I got that y'all, I don't have no love decks, right? And I know a lot of people be like, I want a love reading, I want a love reading, I want a love reading. Ain't near one of my decks set up for that, right? Because I keep that shit on a jar, in a jar, on a shelf, over there, some damn where. Anyway, I live on hope, right? So every one of my decks is infused with hope, 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 hope. Even the darkest of the dark over there are just totally hope inspired. So someone sent me a love deck. So this is the Goddess of Love Tarot, a book and deck for embodying the erotic divine feminine. The author is the inner witch, Gabriel Herstick, illustrated by Julia Popscoop, Snakes for Hair. I probably just totally screwed up every one of them names. But anyway, hi, Twisted. So there's this little book, and I gotta say, the red and the pink, my whole world is red and pink. So I'm definitely vibing with that and this cute little pink book. It's definitely different. Like the moon is the goddess Hathor. Ooh, man. See, I'm gonna have to find the moon card. Anyway, so they got these little cool little beautiful little pink backs, and it's got this red edging on it. Got this red edging. It's got this little moon thing going on in the back of that pink night sky. Oh, freaking wonderful. So the images are, I absolutely love them, but they're a little harsh. So if you guys are weak or sensitive, you're on the wrong channel to begin with. But, if nudity offends anybody, go ahead and leave and then come back in, a few minutes, because this deck is full of nudity. So there is a lot going on here, right? The devil card. I've never seen a devil card with her squeezing her nipples. She's squeezing her nipples, y'all. The snake is all on her face. Can y'all see that? Oh my God. Does anybody have this deck? If you have this deck, what is it? What is the what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I guess the book will probably tell me. But I'm enjoying it, but I haven't got to do a love read with it yet. So we will see if it fits with my crazy chaos energy. But I'm so loving the pink and the red. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I love, love, love the colors. And then, like I said, I am enjoying the difference. And then, I like a little bit of just the misfit shit. And this has got a whole lot of misfit shit going on. When I saw it the first time, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I showed it to somebody, one of my family members, and they were like, ooh, what does that mean? And ooh, what is that? And the more they were saying ooh, the more I was like, well, why are you saying ooh? Let me look closer. So I kept looking closer. And then I did like this little love jar read to see, if it was even going to pick up anything on me. And I'll be damned if I didn't get on hell of a spread. So, or cards. I don't know if that was a spread I did. Collage art. Yeah, yeah, I definitely see the collage art going on for sure. I'm so loving the deck. I can't wait to actually use it though in a love read. But I will have to use the book because, like I said, there's a lot of erotic going on. And there's this other deck, the erotic tarot. Oh man, I think uh, I've read with the erotic tarot before. Uh, it's definitely my style. It's my bright, bold colors. Uh, I don't know. I can't wait to see if the energy is going to be the same, though. I'm excited. So the deck is called the Goddess of Love Tarot, and until I get to really just dive in and do my first read, I'm not gonna know. Like I don't really read on myself, so it releases endorphins. Ooh. I have this deck and I love it. It is far from a love deck for me. It has a lot of deep, earthy energy. I love it a lot. See, thank you, Pamela. I love hearing that feedback. That helps a lot. I'm literally just going by the name when the name has the word erotic in it. But until I must do it when it's there. Hold on one second, guys. 1 second. We are still having technical difficulties here, so hopefully Thomas can join us. Hopefully Thomas can join us. Anyway, I can't wait to read with it. I hope it's as erotic as the vibe I'm getting, but I definitely will take your Deeks impersonation into accountability. So I wanted to show that one off. And then I got the Rebel Oracle deck. Oh my God, y'all. And it really means brace yourself and open if you dare. You know I dare, right? You know I dare. It's quite a tight little fit. It's a great tarot play with your shaman oracles. Oh, that would be wonderful suggestion, but Metatron won't let me split my shaman oracle up, and he won't let me pair it with a tarot deck. So I'll definitely take your word for it, unless someday I find a way to get the deck and have it separate. once it was put together, I was told that's how it would stay. So together it sits. So it says a rebel reading. It says shuffle your cards, close your eyes, focus on your life right now. Shuffle the deck again, and then circle with the circle side up. It says your only question is what does life want me to know right now? If you haven't had enough, pick a few more cards, share the love. So even if you're having just a shitty day, enjoy a cocktail with a friend or sit back alone on top of a mountain on God's green couch. I just added that part because it says sit alone on the top of a mountain. You'll need this rebel deck in your life. There is a message for you to hear, and you need to hear it right now. So, just out of curiosity, let's just see. And y'all already know how it goes. So, the deck is two-sided, and it's come in all these beautiful colors, right? So, I had to take all those beautiful colors and edge it. So, every orange, blue, purple, and red is edged the color all the way around so that it stays true to its color. But we shall see. We shall see. What does the gems need to know right now? This one? Okay. Have you eaten? You are acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. I haven't eaten today, so yeah, I could be a little hangry. Is that the motherfucking deck? It's the motherfucking deck! It is the Rebel deck, and I am so good. It is not the Swear Tarot, but I will get that one too. And then y'all know it's gonna be a whole lot of cursey words going on certain days with certain decks. So I guess I haven't eaten, so that one we will just take to be the truth. Well, it's Frida Day. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. And then I also got this, right? This color strography. Color strog. Whatever that word is. There you go. So y'all know how that goes. That it goes by your birthday, like the actual month and day, not the year. So this will be making its debut for anybody whenever. It's kind of like a blind spot. They're always available. All you got to do is ask. So, let me see what's going on in these comments. A tight little fit. She's already got it. Oh my God! Turn the volume down. Hey, Risa. Can we do womb reading? Can we do womb healing readings? Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Let me see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any other questions. I've got 3 stars so far. I just got the Kama Sutra Tarot. Oh, let me know how it works. I love it. Yes, Rossi. All the deeks. All the deeks. And I am literally saying decks, okay? I am not saying D-I-E-E-E. I'm not saying that. I'm saying deeks. Collage art. Okay, so I'm caught back up. Okay, I'm all caught up. I didn't miss any questions. No, not yet, damn it. You haven't had your date night? Oh my God. Crystal, hello. How are you doing today? We are wonderful. Can I ask a question? I am new subscriber. Absolutely. You can ask a question. You get the more specific, the easier it is for me to find the answer you could be looking for. If you give me a roundabout question, you're going to just need to put on a seatbelt and hold on. Because the answers aren't coming from me. They are coming from the universe. Ooh, Miss Moonlight. Absolutely. I remember when you saw Steven Stern's PP. y'all need to get laid. Really? I love it. y'all know how it goes. We are all grown adults up in here. If you find this isn't the channel for you, then I apologize, and I'm glad that you stopped in. But we will not be sugarcoating. We will be and remain honest, and we will have fun and talk. If you're a smoker, welcome. If you're a drinker, welcome. There's no judgment here. No judgment. Hi, Brother Jeff. We are having so many technical issues right now on the other side of this camera that you guys can't even imagine. What does getting laid mean? This kind of laid? I don't know. I want to know, will my ex-husband Johnny try to reconnect and communicate with me this year? Can you see what month? Thank you so much. He remarried, but I don't think he's happy at all. Thank you. Oh, direct question. Okie dokie. Let me see here. Star. I'm also buying time, trying to see if Thomas can join us, but if not, Brother Jeff, let's make some coffee. You want some coffee? Want to have some coffee with me? Higher chakras, not lower. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've got lemonade, but you know what? I can make a cup of coffee in a hot second. We can definitely make some hot coffee. Okay. All right. Let me see what's going on. All right, Flower Beauty, we will go ahead and get your question going. Flower Beauty says, question, what do my spirit guides want me to know about manifesting my dreams? Need guidance, please. Okie dokie. I don't actually know. None of them were jumping, and now they're all screaming at me right now. Ugh. We have lots of deeks to choose from, so we will enjoy this. Well, I will enjoy this. I hope y'all got the love windows updated. Impeccable timing, Thomas. What, Thomas is here? Brother Thomas is here? Here's who I have starred. C, with me, Twisted Sushi, Crystal Pitchett. Hello, can I ask a question? I am a new subscriber. Yes, you may. Miss Moonlight. Nope, I got your question. So I've got Crystal, Miss Moonlight, Twisted, and C, and Flower is up right now. Flower, are you in the chat? Hi, Jackie. Okay. How is your sister and brother doing, Flower? I literally, what was that, like a week ago, maybe? Maybe a week ago, I was walking somewhere, and I swear to God, all three of y'all crossed my head, and I was like, oh, because I hadn't seen you in chats for a while, so. Okay, so we are looking for manifesting. We are manifesting. We need a manifestation. Which one? Okay, I hear you. I got you. Hey, stop that. Nobody asked for a yawn. Get back in there. All right.
Crazy cats.
I know, they're acting like it's just the worst thing ever.
I'm getting a crusty look because I bothered them by closing the door and making noise.
Oh my God, they will be all right. No fret if it is not. We will be ready when you are. So they wanted me to take it in threes, right? So I'm assuming that the first card of every single one of these is going to go with the direction, right? So with them falling out in threes, you know how that works. That we're just going to look all the way from your crown to the root, right? So when we look into the crown first for, a question, we get tuning in, opposition, and focus, right? So when you think about conflict, friction, and competition within yourself or with others, it could be affecting the achievement of your goal. Become more conscious with your thought and your words. That is this card, right? So when I put that together with tuning in and focus for the crown, maybe there is a moment in time when you realize that, everybody loves that Two of Wands, right? They don't like the distraction that comes with the Two of Wands, but the Two of Wands knows what the Two of Wands can do. They just have to remove all those distractions. Two of Pentacles, too. So I feel like there is a strong distraction going on, right? They need you to tune in to the guide or the source or whatever it is that you are trying to talk to and focus, right? So if you are tuning in, but you are focused on everything but it, I think the best way to say this would be remove the distractions. I know that is not easy because sometimes a distraction is a living thing, right? And we can't always remove a living thing, but you can absolutely give yourself a space, right? When you get in that space, right, you don't have to allow anyone else in, right? You can take a shower, go take a bubble bath. That's when you can get that um, alone time so that you can focus on whatever it is, this goal that you're trying to make. She says, focus on what? My goal or my spirit. So, in theory, the Two of Wands is about making a choice, right? And then you got the Two of Pentacles, which is always juggling. Hi, Viviani. Um, I guess there is a distraction, and what they want you to know is that there is a time in every day of your life, whether it's in your shower, while you're cooking, driving, walking, somewhere you are going and you've got that alone time, right? They want you to understand that in that alone time is when you really need to focus, right? Put your headphones in, read a book, whatever it is. I don't know how you or what you relate to or communicate with, but what you can do is remove the distractions while you're doing this. Even if you're walking down the aisles, some people, they put the headphones in and yeah, they're grabbing the stuff on their list, but they're also paying attention to that inner voice that they're hearing, right? So find that time. Like I said, even if it's in your shower or your kitchen, driving, bathing the dog, if you have a dog and you're outside in the yard and you're sitting at a campfire or whatever, building a fence. However you get that alone time, use that time to mentally start making that connection. In your heart, you got authentic protection and trust, right? So it's not a matter of you not manifesting it. Maybe the problem is that your protections are, the universe has a way of stopping things from us, right? Hypothetically, well, it's not so hypothetical, but a real life situation that's going on. Um, I ordered something, right? And I ordered something that I desperately need just to find out that the universe distracted that package from making it to me. I never got the package, right? I never got what I thought I needed, but apparently maybe I don't need it, right? So I got mad, I got PO'd, I got all in my feelings, all to realize I didn't have control over it in the first place because I wasn't controlling me. We can't control anything outside of our hands. But when we let go of that control, sometimes we have to remember that you are protected and you have to remind your heart, like I had to do recently, to protect my heart. Stop getting mad about what you can't control. It doesn't matter if you bought money, if you spent money, if it was a free gift. The fact that it was not received was the fact where I was being very selfish, right? So maybe make those words so crystal clear that there's no way for them to be misunderstood in your heart, right? So you're knowing that you're protected, you're knowing you're authentic. Now, all you really need to do is trust it because trust was the only one that was in reverse. So you just have to believe that whatever you're hearing, seeing, feeling, touching, tasting, sensing in some weird way, whether it's your gut, all the hair standing up on your body, there is a way for you to learn to trust it. So maybe that is what they need you to work on. I have to work on patience and control all the time. It's just what I have to constantly work on because I don't have it. I don't have patience. I don't have a lot of control, right? So I'm constantly put in situations where I have to find patience and I have to find control, right? So I think when it comes to the manifesting of your dreams, you just need to trust that the universe maybe is holding off on it because something that is in your life that you don't have control over isn't meant for that dream to come true. I know that doesn't sound fair, but trust me, it's how it works. You got a direct message from your roots about positivity, and it's actually coming from source itself, right? So when you think about the message for your roots, letting me tell you that um, sometimes we have to be told no. Sometimes when we aren't listening or we don't accept the no, the universe itself steps in. So if you're trying to manifest something that isn't meant for you right now, they will cause interference, they will cause detours, distractions. They will try their best to keep you to understand that you may want this. You may be have dreaming of it your whole life. But if it's not meant at that time, is what it feels like it's not being meant. The opposition, them coming against you, that they're stopping it for whatever reason. I don't know. It could be you live next door to the wrong person and the wrong person could find out you've got it and all hell could break loose. I have no idea why they would want to be interfering with it. But do not give up on that dream. Continue manifesting it and know that when it is right, it will happen. Hi, Brother Thomas. How are ya?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear us? What can yeah? Can you
Yeah.
hear us?
Yeah. And Twisted asked to be taken off the list. Yeah.
She did.
But yeah, a subscriber sent me the Fox Tarot Pips edition. So it's a nice graphic black and white deck with beautiful gold gilding. It's an independent. So a little pricier than your ordinary tarot decks, but it's got neat illustrations. And if you like Japanese origami, there are a lot of pictures based on the folds of Japanese origami that make up the animals or the people or the figures on the deck. And then another subscriber sent me Do-do-do. A charm necklace. So I have got that. And Flower Beauty, how you doing?
Miss Moonlight says it has the Myers Briggs court cards. What does that mean?
The Myers-Briggs court cards. There's 16 different personality types in the Myers-Briggs Personality Index, and they will
Oh, okay, okay.
the letters that you get. There's 16 different combinations, and it'll tell you whether you're the Page of Swords or the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords. So each of the 16 personalities lines up with one of the court cards.
Oh wow, that is cool as shit. I like that. Flower, never give up, honey. Just because it looks like they are intentionally trying to delay whatever this is, it looks like the delay is for your best outcome. Don't give up, oh. Don't give up. Just be patient. When it's time, the universe will make sure it happens.
Okay, so Fire Beauty, we start out with the Ace of Swords. So, the swords is the analytical suit, and it's urging you to think clearly and know exactly what you want. Sometimes, if you have questions or are questioning what you want, um, things have a way of not working out because they don't want to give you something that you really didn't intend on. But I think things can turn out okay for you because we have the Ten of Cups, our happy families, happy emotions card. But you do have to find that like partner or person that wants to share your dreams and make those dreams come true. And I see a lot of collaboration work for you. You'll work with other people to realize what you want to manifest. And here we have the three fates, and the three fates will celebrate with you once you get what you want, what you need. And we can't rush the universe. Uh, it'll come it'll come when it comes, and it may everything comes too late to me. I'm a product of that instant gratification generation, so I can see frustrations around that for you. So that's what I have for you. And chin up,
Hi,
head
Bill.
up.
Hi, Peace Mama. So, um, we are not on a time schedule today, guys. So, you still have time to put direct questions in if you have a direct question, or if you would like us to help you look at a situation from a different perspective or whatever. We're here today to lend you guys so much time and some much needed outside opinion, because sometimes outside opinions have a way of reaching us that sometimes inner circle messages don't get to. We take it personal, or we get in our feelings, or um, we don't take it as constructive criticism, right? We look at it as heartbreaking or cold, when it's literally the exact opposite. It's the ones that know us the best that truly have our best intentions going. But sometimes an outsider can just see parts that aren't being addressed, that maybe have a bigger role to play. So that's literally what we're going to look at today. um I would say we did get some tan, but I don't know. I'm definitely way darker since than when I got here. Definitely way darker. Uh, We lost power and water for 2 days. But we are good. We had bottled water dropped off by a friend of Thomas's, and we pushed through. We had food. We are okay. We got more food coming in today. I just ordered some more food. Right, we are okay, guys. Thank you for all of the love. We are very, very grateful for all of it. And thank you to all the subscribers that have been reaching out with emails or Discord messages, Facebook messages, or just on the videos going in and commenting. Thank you. We love you guys. You guys really kept us lifted, even though we couldn't respond with no power. We were responding with our heads.
And that it's
Oh,
challenging. We forget how much we depend on our devices and technology for day-to-day living. And then once the area got back
yeah.
up and online, uh, the stores that did get power, their communications lines with their um, debit credit card processors were down. So to buy my cigarettes, I had to go to a head shop and Zelle the money for the purchase to get through.
I'm gonna have to check into the Zelle, because if this is something that happens a lot here in Texas, and I only have one uh, debit card, and this debit card is not gonna be tied to a lot of things, but I'm gonna have to check into this to other cards, because they would not take my cards at all. Like, my cards was not happening. If you didn't have a Zelle or an actual bank card, they weren't messing with it. So, and they're price gouging, y'all. Look, look. I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but look, I'm gonna tell y'all. We gonna get to the rest of the readings real quick. We went to go get milk. It was yesterday or day before, right? Because what milk we did have, it did go bad with being in 110 degrees heat for 2 days. Okay, I wouldn't put that on anybody's stomach. Long story short, $8. Milk any other day of the week is $3 a gallon here in Texas, or at least it is for us in both directions. You go that way to HEB, it's 308. You go this way to Fiesta or one of the other stores, and it's still $3, right? 2.90 to $3. $8? $8? I wish the hell I would. No, Thomas was like, "They got me fucked up."
Yeah. And for
I will
2%,
definitely, Thomas and I will prepare a little better with cash, because, like I said, it was I hadn't been through one since Hurricane Andrew. And if anybody remembers Andrew, that was a long time ago. So it was a long time since I've been through a hurricane. So it was like, what? This is insane. Yeah, the last one Thomas went through, they lost power for like 11 or 12 days. Oh my God. I would be the bug turned up over on my back, not being able to. I would be dead. All right, see, you're up, love. And guys, readings are done randomly here. Whoever Miles and then picks is who gets clicked on next. So if you need to leave, remember, all you have to do is let us know. We will still read for you if you let us know. But if you just leave, you ain't getting that read. So, see, yep. Hurricane Andrew, what was that? 80, 90, 92? I think it was 92. I was living in Florida, 88 to 92. I think it was 92. Anyway. All right. C says me. So you don't have like a direct question or anything that you may want an outside opinion about or want an answer from the universe. So just me, like what? I'm not doing meta messages. What does me? No, I'm just talking shit. You just want an update? We can do an update. You went through Hurricane Andrew. I was living in Tallahassee, and that was the first time I realized that hurricanes could literally jump, and it was just it was horrible. It was horrible. It tore Florida up. It was horrible. It was horrible. But at the same time, it was so enticing. The energy was wonderful. Relocation. Ooh. Concerning relocation. Oh, okay. You want us to look at relocation. Look at relocation. Okay, that is not the deck for relocation. Deck for relocation. Energy. We're gonna grab a pure energy deck. So a couple of weeks ago, this wonderful, beautiful deck, the Spectral Whirl, found me. Y'all, when I say it, this deck has so much energy, it makes my hands vibrate. It's hard for me to shuffle this deck. You would think being pure chaos. See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. Hi,
Hello, Jane.
Jane. Thank you for doing the YouTube things. Okay, this is the deck they obviously want. So let's see what we got here. Really? 5,000 cards? Okay, no, that's not even cool. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to look at this because there's a whole lot of cards here. So I need to see the big picture. So, Thomas, if you're ready, go ahead. But if not, just bear with me while I read what's going on here.
Okay, for C, we start out with Judgment C, and this just lets you know that don't be too quick or harsh to judge yourself. There are always other reasons why we delay things and we don't do things in which other people would think that would be logical for us. Sometimes, we run out of resources. Sometimes we run out of energy. Sometimes we don't have support to help us do things. The next card you have is your King of Cups. Your King of Cups is that emotional side of you. And so what the caution of the King of Cups might be is that don't take everything so personally that it becomes too overwhelmingly emotional for you, just to prepare to do the standard things, the day-to-day things. But I think relocating or moving to a new household is in the works for you because you have Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer waters. So I think things will be settling down for you in the future, and you will be able to move the household. That's what I have for you. See?
I still have a mess going on over here. I kind of like when Thomas and I get to do the hi Ash, how are you, love? Get to do the back and forth, right? Kind of the conscious and subconscious, right? I think our guides are so used to that they just kind of know I need to see a much bigger picture, right? And I think it's because of that bigger picture that I'm going to literally tell you that guess what? The very first card I got was Judgment. So when I think about why did I get the Judgment card too, right? I have to realize that they paired that with the Ten of Wands. Not the lightest card to carry, right? It's one of the heavier cards. So I went to the Yans, which, God forbid me not have Yans. My world would be insane because I need them instant answers. And I got to know. But I didn't get just a no. When I picked the card up, I realized there was two cards. There's a yes and a no here. What I want you to understand is that life is always about them choices, right? So when you think about the choices that is coming, yes, there's other cards. You have so much more. And if you are in a money pit, listen, I am just an opinion and an asshole like everybody else. If you're in a money pit, I absolutely support anybody bettering their life. whatever they feel is their embetterment, and they make that happen and they work for it and they strive to be that person, you can't do anything but support that. But what I can tell you is if you are not in a money pit, the answer is a hard no, emphatic no. And you need to understand that the reason they're saying no is because honesty is the best policy. You're standing in the cornerstone of your life right now. If you utilized your height versus your sense of honesty, which one will actually be resolved? There is a situation that is both objectively and intelligently able to be sought. Therefore, the flow of good news shall flow in less than 2 months if you say no. So I can't help but stand on this no. And with this judgment, where did my judgment card go? This gorgeous, beautiful judgment card, this 10 of wands. Hypothetically, if you go yes, you got a 4 of wands and a 4 of swords and a 2 of cups in reverse. So I don't see the lover's card as the lover's card like everyone else does. This, the 2 of cups, is your soulmate, your lover card, right? This is a couple, man and man, woman and woman, man and woman, 2 animals, 2 mammals, right? What I'm telling you is that this was in reverse. So if you think about this in reverse, paired with the 4 of swords and the 4 of wands, and the 4 of wands is all about a celebration. And then you got this 4 of swords coming in that is about recovery, renewal, rest. I don't know if jumping from the frying pan into the fire is your best option at this point. I think I'm going to have to stick with a no, love. That's what I got for you.
She's saying she doesn't really have a choice. She has to go. But
okay,
it is a choice, whether you fight it or you work with it. So manifest
absolutely.
where you want to go, and get the people around you to help, and get where you need to go. Location.
What is
Hello,
everybody
Linda.
laughing at? The hurricane fixed my internet. You think? Well, you know what, y'all? I swear I say this with love, but I am so glad it is not me with the technical difficulties today. I mean, there's only 2 of us on screen, and you can figure out who that other person might have been the one with the technical difficulties. But all I can say is, oh my God, I'm so glad it wasn't me. Crystal, you are up, love bug.
Might be the one who has the eye furrows in his forehead.
I had to know what everybody was laughing at. I'm like, wait, let me see what Jane said. I want to laugh. And that's, I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, so Miss Moonlight says I look good, but early ritual. Tom, do I look any better? Just saying. All right. I want to know, will my ex Johnny try to reconnect and communicate with me this year? Can you see what month? No. Can you? Thank you so much. He remarried, but I didn't. But I don't think he is happy at all. Thank you. Okay, there is a whole lot of third party going on here. And anybody else other than me would probably say, oh, hell no, I'm not touching this question. But look here. Here's how I'm going to touch this question. Crystal, if you are here, first let me find out before I go touching this question. Because I'm going to touch this question. But I'm going to touch it the way Miles is telling me and instructing me to. But I don't see you here. And I don't.
She may touch it with a baseball bat.
Okay, so. Okay. Y'all keep watch out, moderators. If Crystal comes back, let me know.
I've got a C here, but I don't have a crystal picket.
Yep. Nope. She was closer to the top. But I explained right at the get go technical difficulties. Questions would be later in the show. I was just going to run my mouth for a minute and show off some new goodies while you were trying to get together.
While I
Touch
was in
it.
the
C says,
backyard,
touch it. Look, everybody's like, where are you at? If she shows up, y'all let me know. All right, Miss Moonlight, I will
inquiring
jump to
minds want to
you.
know.
Well, we have to stay tuned. All right, Miss Moonlight says, I'd love a reading. Whatever I need to know. Okay. I am not doing a shadow check right now. So, Miles, what does Miss Moonlight need to know? Okay. So, Miles has made me pick the Litha deck from the Sister Witches. Oh my God, y'all! Did y'all see Simon's walkthrough of the new one? Oh my God! I have 5 of them, so I have to get that one. And oh my God, I can't wait! I can't wait to get the newest one. Ah, I can't wait. Can you count? I thought so. So these sets are a little different than the first set. Like when Samhain started, when they came out with kind of like a spell or a prompt of some kind, right, to enhance the magic or the festival or whatever it was that you was getting. All right, Crystal, I'll get to you in just a second. Um, so these next set that we are working on, um they're more inwardly, they like the words are very specific, and Miles is saying 2 cards for Miss Moonlight. I'm just waiting on the other one to fall out. Hershey, I have been working on that idea. Hey, you said 2. Oh, that is that is not 2. Cheater. Okay, so it's a little more than 2, so we're just gonna rock it out. Okay, so I get what they're saying here. Okay, so the 2 that they want me to read to you, the first one is number 4. It's called Citrus Fruits. It says, it's time to surrender to your unraveling. Allow the waking sigh to expand and illuminate you. Ooh, wonderful. Grow, grow, grow. The other one is Summer Berries. It says, be wary of picking your harvest too early and risking losing the sweetness of it all. Ooh, are you being tempted to something, Miss Moonlight? So, citrus fruits and summer berries. It's time to surrender to the unraveling that could be the FOMO. You know, if there is something that is just tempting you, here's what I want you to do. I need you to psychically beat your mind at its own game and let your mind know that it is your choice. It is your mind and it doesn't matter, right? So this is my mind and you don't matter. Let that FOMO reaction, if that's what it is that is going on, that they are seeing or sensing or picking up on, let it go. Sometimes we have to let stuff find us, right? I went years and years and years buying any deck I could get because I wanted to touch on all these different subjects when I did start reading. So I thought I needed decks from over here and I needed decks from over here and I didn't touch decks over there and I didn't do that and I'm not glad and I want that and I want that. And then all I realized is I gave most of those decks completely away to people that I met through the years, right? And now what I have is because personal friends and beautiful subscribers are like, no, she really needs this deck. It's gonna. Da, da, da. And sometimes I even get a deck that I gave away, and I'm like, ha ha, see how that happens? Because I missed it. I genuinely missed it because I gave it with love. I didn't want anything in return for it. So if there is something that is just grabbing you and itching you, like I need, it sounds like you don't need it. It sounds like it's a want. And if you pick it right now, it's going to ruin the whole harvest. So don't cost yourself that. The other two that are coming in is a reminder, is what I'm feeling is as a reminder. You might have a familiar as one of, you might have a hummingbird as one of your familiars. So use this reminder, the hummingbird, just to call on that energy and let them wings come in and carry that thought right on out of there. Get it out of there. The other one that popped up is Cancer. I don't know if Cancer is your sign or if it's somewhere in their chart, but if it is, let me tell you, my brother and one of my nieces are both Cancers, and one is a double Cancer. Cancer moon, Cancer sun. Both of them are so strong with their mind frame, they can turn it off. So if you're not the Cancer, maybe you have a Cancer in your life or somewhere in your chart that you can start, like, not being an energy vampire, but just ask for them to say, hey, what do you do when you're fighting temptation? And that's what I got for you, Miss Moonlight.
So, Miss Moonlight, today we're going to start out with the Knight of Rods. And when we've got the Knight of Rods, he is definitely got a lot of energy and a lot of fire and gumption in him. So, I think um, I think you're being urged to um, go back and look for some passion or creative energies in your life, and that'll spur you on to what you actually want to know. I think you're going to be delayed with trips down memory lane because we have the Six of Cups, our nostalgia card. Um, Remember, don't keep living in the past. Look forward to the future. Um, Honor the past that you've had because all those things in our past make us who we are today. But your outcome looks very good. We have our Ten of Pentacles. And our Ten of Pentacles is our abundance in our financial, material, or domestic resources, time, talent, and treasures. So I think there's going to be abundance of that for you in the future. And if you've had that, there's going to be no lacking of it in the future for you. And that's what I had for you, Miss Moonlight. And Crystal Pickett came back, but we've
She did?
lost her
Great.
question.
Hi, Crystal.
We've
So
lost the question, but it
we
was
did not lose the question.
multifaceted.
I'm getting smart. I'm getting smart. I'm finally starting to get the hang of it. A year, 14, 15 months later, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I didn't lose the question. See? All right, look here, love bug. I'm going to be real honest with you, okay? So this is what they love to call a third party question. This is something that technically any and all of us can get sued for if we answer it because there's another person involved with this. But what I'm going to tell you is, look here, this is my channel and this is for entertainment purposes only today. This isn't one of my normal shows, so I will address this question. But here's what I'm going to tell you. There is personal gain in this question, and what I will not tell you is the month. But I will give you a definitive yes or no on if he will try to reach out to you. But there is personal gain involved. I don't know what that personal gain is, but when Miles picks it up and his little nose gets to twitching, I ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. But I will look at it in the beginning just for your energy, whether you should protect yourself or not. And that's how I'm going to look at it. Honey, he is an ex for a reason. Don't, the seasons and reasons and all of that need to be like piled up beside you when those kind of feelings come in. So either you're psychically trying to speak it into existence, whether you know it or not, because eventually everything we think or speak comes true. But I will look at it emphatically as, do you need protection against somebody reaching out to you this year, in particularly your ex, who now has moved on, by the way. And people like to play mind games a lot, and they like to make people think they're miserable. And honey, let me tell you, I have wrote so many chapters in that book of manipulation, conniving, and getting my damn way. I could tell you some stories on what I could convince you of so I can get what I need out of you. I don't know why I'm feeling like I need to tell you that, but listen carefully to the mere fact that there is a reason they're an X. So there's no happy accident, and that's exactly what it says. It says yes, but it also says there's no happy accidents with the spin of this circumstance. Remember, we said circumstance, not coincidence. You have control over the situation. You are being encouraged energetically and purposefully towards a bold ambition and desire. Don't cut the sky off. So, what I want to tell you is that is literally reading between the lines. The universe has answered the first part of that question. Yes. I'm not touching the second part for whatever reason. My team says they feel personal gain involved with that. I don't know what that could be. I am not a fly on the wall. But I do hope that if he is not meant for you, you clearly remember why you guys are not together. If if he's not if you guys aren't meant to be there. And that's how I would answer that question. Thomas, are you going to answer it?
Sure.
You do not have to.
Starting off with the Ace of Wands, so you got to stand strong in your grounding. Like Hershey said, there's a reason that you're exes now. It sounds like you needed it to end, and he was happy to continue on as it was, because it probably wasn't broken for him. Crystal, you probably took care of everything and made his life easy and hunky dory, and Hershey does that for me. So um, good on you, ladies and
Thanks,
gentlemen.
bro.
No, I mean good on any lady or gentleman that can support their partner, and you take care of a lot of little things behind the scenes, with without question. Um, Again, we have the Empress, and the Empress is another figure that demands grounding. So if you want to be that nurturing person, Mother Nature, tied to Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and there's a lot of books on that subject, on why we're two different species, really. But at the end, Crystal, if you take him back, you're just going to be left with the Ten of Swords. You're going to be stabbed in the back. Again, remember the reason why you're no longer together, and protect your heart, protect your ass, and all those other things. Because once you've been burned, it's very hard to gain trust with others in your life. So that's what I have for you, Crystal.
Miss Moonlight. Miles says you are next. Or did we already do Miss Moonlight? Didn't we already
We
do
did
Miss Moonlight?
Moonlight. Yeah,
I thought so.
she just wanted she was the last one. Just
So we've
wanted to
got
know whatever
Denise.
she needed to know.
Denise
Yes.
Lynn. You're very welcome, Crystal. You are, I'm assuming, grown. So make your own choices, honey, but make good choices, okay? Good for you, not good for anybody else. Because if you're not good, you can't be there for anybody else. And if there's children that depend on you, parents, siblings, or anybody, a job, employees, anything depends on you, and you're not there for you, that means your choices were not selfishly good for you. And there is nothing wrong with making good choices for our hearts, our mind, and our roots. Never let anybody ever tell you anything different than that. Denise says, Hershey, I have been working on that idea for divination tools. Ooh. How is the energy of success of that idea? Ooh, I like that question. Ooh, I like that question. And you are so right. Miles is so and as much as he loves everybody, he is not a mile marker. He says he is a smart ass and he has one hell of a sense of humor. You don't think I talk like this about them, right? No, they have a wonderful sense of humor. So he loves Miss Moonlight. He loves Miss Moonlight even more because he keeps running off with my dang on candle. Miles, where's my candle at? I've been smelling this candle, right? Ugh. Miles, bring that back. Okay. How is the energy? Energy. That's this Adeka. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. The beeswax one. The one that's a roll. Oh
Oh, the rolled
man.
one.
Bring it back.
Hello, Marina.
Hi. I'm cautiously being careful with my cursey words, Marina. I promise. This is not a direct Saturday night. A few will
If she
slip. It
has to
is,
say
my favorite thing to do is have cursey words involved. Huh?
if her she has to have cursey words involved, she will say them in full sentences.
Okay, energy. Energy about where she's at right now with this gorgeous divination practicing tool she's building. She's creating it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Oh, shit. There's more cards here than I thought. No wonder they wanted me to stop. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my seatbelt on. Oh, whoa. Hey, don't hit the floor. I don't like that crap. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Okay, well, they just did four corners on you. Okay, so I don't know if I've ever done four corners on you or not, Denise, but I do these crazy. I'm not a big spread person, but there's certain ways that I can lay cards that I can focus on what I actually need to see, right? So, what I didn't notice is that they put you right in the center, right? Right in the center is this big, gorgeous, amazing, wonderful Ace of Swords, right? So when you think about the victory that is just screaming at you, all you can do is focus on that victory, right? Here's some corners I need you to check into, right? First of all, I want you to look into the cup situation, right? So when you look into the actual emotion of it, remember this page of cup that is in one of your corners that is constantly supporting you, lifting you, raising you, sending you vibes all the time, right? These four corners are encouraging you or they're constructively criticizing to get you to see the error or the weakness, right? So that it can get corrected or strengthened, right? So your first corner is this gorgeous page, and this is that happy surprise is coming, right? When you see this and it's up above you and it's constantly looking out for your higher self, it's almost like it's your higher self about this project that's coming in, this promise that the universe continues to see you as. You yourself are your own success story in this tool, right? When I look directly under it, what is anchoring it? I get the Knight of Swords. So even though this is a quick talking person, this is about assertiveness and absolute lifestyle change, right? I'm not saying you're going to make millions and billions of dollars. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm not putting a materialistic value on it whatsoever. What I'm saying is that this energy that comes in is assertive. This is the kind of energy that is bold. It's quick. It's that fuck it deck. It's that swear tarot. It's the spiritual as fuck tarot. It's all of those decks that are not scared to be an adult in an adult situation. So you are putting the right kind of energy into it. That Knight kind of energy is what is needed as an anchor. So right now, I'd say in two of your corners, you are doing great. When I look at the other two corners, the first thing I see is the Hangman, right? So when you think about the Hangman and you think about the sacrifice, the seduction that is in this card, right? You have to want it more than anything else, right? The oracle deck that I'm always working on when I'm sitting here at my desk, I'm drawing, I'm recoloring it, I'm redetailing it, the guidebook that I wrote that goes with it, the book that I'm about to start writing pretty soon. I've got a lot of things going on, right? That is those sacrifices, that's seducing the energy. So continue in this top other corner that is keeping you lifted and hitting you up from the backside that's got your back, saying, I got your back, even when you can't see it. No, this is the kind of energy that is constantly, even on them bad days, going, well, what's 5 minutes? We got 5 minutes. We can do anything for 5 minutes. Why not give it to this? Use that. Use that little cockiness, because all it's going to do is strengthen that anchor a little more. And then you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. So it's not even like you're in a defensive place when you hear the energies bouncing above you and below you and around you. What you are doing is taking it in, and you are addressing it. With this being in reverse, you're addressing it one at a time instead of allowing it to pile up and get overwhelming and overbearing, like for the most part most people do, instead of taking one goal and stretching it till it can't go no more and then make a whole new goal. But instead, no, they do it a little asinine, but that's okay. That's part of the process. Like I tell everybody, the light bulb wasn't created in one day. The thought might have been there in a matter of time, but the build, the actual bringing it to life, it was a whole lot of happy accidents. That's what I've got for you, Denise. The energy is great on that. I love it. I know that's right, Marina. Give it all you got. Marita, I seen you sneak in here. I'm Maruta. I have no idea if I'm saying her name right, but I love saying it that way. Brother Thomas, are you muted? No?
I'm not muted, but I can't seem to
Can't.
make my picture change here.
I just did it for you,
Can't
but
make the
I
picture.
understand what you mean.
There we go. Thank you. So, Denise, we're going to start out with the Page of Swords. And I think Hershey had the Knight of Swords for you. So, Page Knight, a progression in the process. So, the page is getting the message out, spread the word that you're going to be doing this divination tool. Make sure that you do your research and make it uniquely yours and put your spin on it and put your fingerprints all over it. Next card that you got is Temperance. And why does temperance mix the waters from cup to cup? Well, one is sweet water and one is water that's been sitting. So she's mixing the drink so it's blended and smooth throughout. There's no harshness in one sip and sweetness in another sip. It's all homogenized. So you got to make that process, no matter how long it is. You got to stick with it and work the kinks out. And then at the end of things, we come up with 9 pentacles. Like Hershey said, it's not going to make you rich or a lot of money, but you'll be satisfied with the product, and it'll give you a little coin uh, there at the end. So it sounds like a long drawn out project for you. But I think that your interest in it and your fingerprints will um, make it a unique and wonderful thing for you and for everybody who uses that as a divination tool. And that's what I have for you, Denise.
Says, thank you. Awesome.
And I'm going to sign off and smoke another cigarette because I have another live in about 28 minutes, 38 minutes at with Sherry in the swamp. So thanks everyone for letting me be this afternoon with you.
Alrighty. All right, guys. I don't see any more questions. I don't think I missed any. Did I miss anybody? It has been an hour 22 minutes. If I didn't miss anybody, then I will go ahead and sign off myself. Absolutely. I totally would be too, Denise. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it was, but the energy I just felt was so amazing. And if that's being put into, I want details when it's ready to be sipped. The cook will always, or the chef will always let somebody maybe sample like the little spoon. I'm not asking for a sample. I just want to know what it was you really sank your teeth into. But all of us have to work on being patient when it comes to these kind of tools, these oracle decks, these tarot decks, or books, right? You've got to be in the right place. You've got to be in the right state of mind. Do you feel like reading for me? Are you kidding? Absolutely. Linda, I appreciate you stopping in. Maruda, I will definitely read for you, love bug. 1 second. And let me know if I missed any, brother. What do you want me to look at, Maruta?
Doors, technology, fighters.
If we can't laugh at ourselves, man, life has got to be rough, right? But trust me, we laugh with each other almost about every damn dumb conundrum we get ourselves into every single day. Oh my god. Okay, you want me to look at trust? Oh, like you want me to look at the? Is there some shadow going on you need me to look into? I will take that information. Guy cells. Guy cells. Hmm. I don't remember. Okay, what deck for Maruta? What's deck for Maruta? She said trust. That's what she said. Trust. I don't know. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna go with this energy deck. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's the deck. Okay. All right. Yep. But so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use one of my deepest, darkest shadow decks. This is the Kindred Chaos Oracle. Um, I'm going to be looking for specific cards, but basically, I'm going to spell out the word trust and I'm going to see what I find in them words. Okay. That's what Miles was telling me to do. No jumpers. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. TRUST. All right. Which one you want me to start with? So they're all face down. I cannot see what they are. This game is like the trust fall game, right? I have to trust my guides to tell the story and answer your hopeful question. So I have no idea what I'm about to flip over, but let's see. They want me to start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. TRUS. So this is S. Oh shit. So you got poisoned apple. This is being fucked with, right? So when you think about this, I say it all the time when I talk about the apples. You might have an apple in your life. This is not the kind of apple that you want to cut up and turn into apple crust, a pie, fried apples, applesauce. This. There's a reason when an apple shows up, right? It does not mean that it has anything to do with like you being what is it in your head or just overreacting. If apple shows up, you're not overreacting, right? You're literally being fucked with. This is intentionally poisoned, right? So I'm not saying someone's killing you. What I'm saying is somebody is intentionally doing something that is ultimately not going to turn out in your favor. Like hopefully you're hoping that it is. Number one, Jekyll and Hyde, dual personalities. The person that you're dealing with or people that you're dealing with, they have a personality problem. The problem is that they have too many masks, right? And sometimes when you have that many masks and you forget who you were with one person this time and that time and this time and that time. See, my problem is I'm a Gemini and I'm going to ask you 5,000 questions. And when I get almost to the end of that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask you about question 112. And if you give me a different damn answer, it's going to be hell to pay the captain. This is what people that have dual personalities, they have so many masks because they have to be so many different people. So this person that you are dealing with, talking about or having the bad vibe with the mistrust, there is some dual personality going on. Could be split personality. Could be that you're dealing with somebody that is a complete psychopath and has multiple people going on inside their head at all times. I don't know, but be very careful. Number 5, trust T, last one. So, okay, this one is ride away. This is literally leave the damn scene, get on your broom and ride the hell away. This is literally one of the most clearest signs that I could tell you that yes, you are being screwed with. Somebody is messing with you. The person that is doing it is a dual personality, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of situation. You to protect yourself and all involved, right? Sanity, heart, feelings. Everything is going to hurt for a second, but that second is worth the pain to get away from whatever it is you need to leave immediately. TR. Number 2, hourglass. So you're running out of time to make a decision. I don't know if there is, if this is someone with a proposal, or if this is someone that is in your life prospectively in a positive way, but ultimately I think they have very selfish intentions, and that you're not seeing them for who they really are. But time is running out, and you're going to have no choice, because life is going to put that real person in front of you and force you to see them for what they really are. You are a very precious person, and for the universe to be throwing 4 now signs in the word trust, every single one of them is literally leading me to this last one, and it is Crow, divine insight. So the universe, in the game of trust, in the word of trust itself, Maruda, you have the divine insight. You see, you know, you feel, and you have a gut reaction to something. If you ain't got to go to the bathroom, then you know that is a genuine response. And nobody other than Source, if you call them God, goddesses, whatever you call them, the universe itself is letting you know either you're not safe or something just ain't right. Do you understand? My word, trust, spells get the hell away. And that's what I got for you, Merida. Damn it. Dang. I don't like that. I'm mad at y'all. Miles. He's so... Ooh. I love you, Maruda, from the bottom of my heart. And oh my God. This just literally killed me. So this deck is Intuitive Ella, my cousin, Brandy Valet. This is the Kindred Chaos deck that she created. It's an indie deck. It's 36 cards, Oracle cards, but absolutely yummy. Oh, so yummy. Morena says, if you hear I'm saying this for your own good, run. OMG. Oh my God. Those words, I wish I would have had someone telling me that word 26 years ago. I swear to God. Kindred Chaos. Yes, Rossi. Alrighty. I don't see any other questions. Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any questions. All right, you guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you guys how very grateful I am. Who? Sherry wants to read? Oh, I don't know. Is this your question, love? I don't know how this works, but if I can ask, should I run from the connection that I made? The connection you made? Should she run from a connection? You know what? This might be the perfect opportunity. Sherry, are you still here? Are you still here? I love. Thank you to my gorgeous moderators for catching that, because I was about to miss it. Okay, so this would be a love question, right? So this is a perfect opportunity for me to try out this deck, right? So I like when I get to do these pop-ups, because they're more about showing you guys that everything you guys send in or donations that you make go right back into the channel, into decks or tools and stuff like that. So this gives me a chance to look into this deck. Again, this is a brand new deck that I just got, new to me, not new to the world, but the deck is called the Goddess of Love Tarot. So we shall see if me and this deck are a thing. You don't like the shuffle very good, do you? You gotta get it together, put your back in it. Get it right. That's a little better. Okay. You don't like the ripple, huh? All right. We gonna get you over that rippling. We gonna get you in there. All right. All right. Is this a good connection? Are you a jumper? Oh, you're a jumper. Oh, you're definitely a jumper. Okay. Oh, shit. And you're just a drop. Oh, Lord, you're one of them that hits the floor kind of decks. Okay, I hear you. Okay, well, don't do it right now, please. Just behave. We're on, people got us on TVs and shit. Hey, behave. All right. Like it when it does that. All right, it gets real hot and drops some good stuff, and then it gets cold and lets me know I'm done. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, ooh wee. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna rock out what I see. I'm gonna say yes. It's a good connection. Soulmates come in all shapes, forms, sizes, colors, and sexes, right? If we're even allowed to say that word anymore. I don't know. I can't keep up with that shit. What I'm saying is whatever your partner is, recognizes herself as, and all of that good, beautiful stuff. What I want you to say is that, yes, this is a soulmate connection. Soulmates are meant for a long time. They're not always meant to lay with. You don't always lay with it. You can have a sister, a cousin, and a this and a that and that, and they can all be a version of a soulmate. Okay. Your best friend is a version of a soulmate. Remember that with what I'm about to say. Okay. Yes, this connection was meant to happen 100%. You got the sun. As most everybody says, this is the most strongest, positive, affirm yes that you can get in a tarot deck, right? And you got a beautiful one here because look, I mean, she is just drop dead gorgeous, right? So, what I want you to understand is this is something that is blessed. This is blessed by Ra. Do you see the sun crying red ruby tears over this gorgeous pharaoh? Yes, absolutely. 100%. So where we go from here is, hold on, listen. There's a whole lot of choices going on, right? You got the 7 of Wands. When you think about the 7 of Wands, you have to think about all of it upright. Holy shit. Can I balance that many things at one time? Well, yeah, we all can. The problem is that you don't want to get stuck there, right? You need to have the option to have choices because life is a choice. Everything you do is a choice. Everything. You have free choice. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? You choose everything in your life, and the more you choose, the more you have to balance and the more you have to juggle. So yes, there are options where it could get a bit overwhelming, but make sure that you make those choices and you take them down one at a time, and you make what you're going to make, and then you put it away. You be done with it. You put it in its place. Everything has a place, and a place for everything, right? So make sure that none of them are overflowing. Clean up any messes that are going on. But remember, this is something that is supposed to be long term for you, soulmate in a way. You also got the world here. So you have a snake wrapped around a heart, right? But the snake is not always the bad guy like people think it is. Trust me, the serpent sometimes is the one you want on your side because this one is going to eat the ones that look like it that have bad intentions for you. This one, it is protecting a heart. It's not eating a heart, it's protecting a heart. So this world card is about maybe you seeing the beauty and the beast kind of moment here, right? You don't change for them, and you don't demand change to happen from them, right? It has to come full circle, and it obviously does with the world, but it gives you a chance to have new adventures every single time you complete something with this soulmate, right? So follow through with things. You do have the Two of Swords coming in here, which is about changing your mind frame about something. When we ultimately want to change, the mind frame is the first thing we usually change. We are tired of our roots weighing us down, not giving in, and we finally give in and we do it. And it's like, whoa, wow, it happened just like that. It was, you're the one that was fighting it, right? So make sure that this is a healthy mindset and don't bring anything from your past into it because it's back there. Leave it there. Okay. If he's not the guilty person or the person that did it, don't let him have to pay one iota of their hell, so to speak, right? Make sure that you are cleanly and mindfully in this for you and them, not what's going on back there. He didn't have anything to do with that. The last card is this Ace of Cups, and all I can say is, well, damn. So you do have this as a promise of love, right? So this with the Sun and this World card, all I can tell you is that the Seven of Wands and this Two of Swords lets me know that it is a normal, everyday relationship. Every relationship and every couple has highs, lows. They step over, they step on, they step through, they step around, they step under. They do whatever they got to do, but they always support each other. I know more now married loving couples that I just like, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Tell the spouse I said, what's up? I support that. So just be in the mind frame to remember that if they choose you and you choose them, it definitely looks like it is a good connection. And that's what I've got for you. Oh. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you. I try. I try. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. All right, everybody. I love y'all. And until next time, I will see you. I'm sending you all the blessings and good vibes. And if you need that hope cup refilled, I'm your girl. We can figure it out. Bye, gems. I love y'all.